Hey, it's John again, and I'm glad you're here with me. I want to do just a little kind of a tutorial on using reference to fix your composition or fix your illustration if you don't have what you need. For this image of this kind of caricature of the bride and of Frank, the original image that I was using was this, and you can see that his right hand is actually coming around and going under, and because of what I've done here, how I've worked this out, and I've given him this hulking body, that right hand coming around really wasn't going to work. And this example that I have here is probably one generation or so before the final. And so what I wanted to do is just show you what I did to make it look right. So I kind of had a little clip here you can see on one layer of the hand, and then if we go back to before I had it done, this was the hand I had. That was my layout, and I really did that by looking at my own hand. I kind of put my hand in the mirror, and I just got an idea and kind of worked out what I thought the biology was. Here, let me get rid of my signature because that wouldn't be here either. So I worked out her arm, where her arm should be, and then what I did is I was out to lunch with a friend of mine, and I thought I got to finish this thing, and I knew that I needed a good photo, and it was going to be a hassle for me to set up the photography myself. So what I did is I asked my friend, hey, can I get a photo of you holding my glasses? And I took this color photo of him, and you can see my glasses there in his hand. And I wanted his hand to be in such a way that it looked like it was gently cradling something. And I got the angle I wanted. I took a few photos, but I got the angle I wanted ultimately. And then I went to work on it. And this is the first layer of the work that I did. Let me put it over here. It might be a little easier to see if I do this. So that's what it was. And then seeing my buddy Greg's hand, I was able to work out the correct anatomy for this. You can see it's not all perfect, right? I don't have it all worked out yet, but I was able to get something a little bit closer. And then I would turn off the layer of the photo of his hand, and I would look at everything together. How does everything look together? And I kind of liked where it was going. So then I took the next step. And the next step was, when I liked what I had on this layer, I did a little bit more work on it. And I liked where that was going. You can see I'm really looking at the anatomy of Greg's hand to make sure that it matches at least the gist of what I was doing in Frank's hand. Okay? And then let me again pull back, and I'll take away the photo. So again, I'm looking, right? The whole time I'm looking and sorting it out. And then I liked that layer, so I added these details. You can see I'm shading and highlighting a little bit more. And I know that Karloff, the tips of his fingers, they painted black to make it look like the blood was no longer going to those extremities when he had died. And then the final layer that I did was just other details here, other highlights. You can see I added the fingernail in. Up there, I added a little bit more to the bone at the knuckle of where the thumb meets the fatty part of the hand or the meaty part of the hand. I added more wrinkles in, I added some veins. I layered stuff. I like to layer so that we can see. And then I kind of worked out the wrist a little bit differently, where it looked a little too foreshortened here with this piece coming off the back, and I wanted it to kind of fade away. So there you go. That's how I used my buddy Greg's hand to finish up Frank. So use your reference. Use your reference. Reference is powerful. I talk to people all the time. Well, if I can't draw it out of my head, then I must not be a good artist. Okay, but I don't believe that that's true. You can sketch and do concepts out of your head, but you can't beat reference. And if you can't get Frankenstein's hand for reference, then you can certainly take a photo of a friend's hand. All right, have fun. Go use reference. Go draw, paint stuff. See you later.